Fake news. Fake news. And we are not about fake news here. Oh boy, all of the notifications. Only you. Only you! I'll make sure we get, like, actually up and running here. And then... Because, like, for example, we weren't hearing Tim talk. Now... I hope so too, because it's broken as fork. Yeah, desktop audio just isn't working. Hold on. Oh yeah, it changed crap. There we go.
Hello.
Greetings. Welcome to Big Box Weekly, the show without an intro.
Does it need one?
It does not. I'm Greg. That guy over there is Tim.
What up, Kemet?
Oi, 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 rip audio? What do you mean rip audio? It's fine. It's all fine.
Troll. Kemet's a troll.
Troll in the dungeon.
Welcome to Sunday. It's Sunday evening.
Why is Discord getting all pixely?
I don't know.
Your video feed is awful.
Memes.
I should, for the memes, animate an intro for this. No, that's the whole point. It doesn't have an intro. The last show had an intro. The whole point is this show doesn't. It would be nice to have an intro, though.
You could animate one for me if you want. I'll do it for the memes.
Intro would not be bad. It would be kind of nice to have an intro.
That would be the podcast. It's Sunday evening. Welcome to the box that is moderately sized.
Adequately sized.
Adequately sized. I'm
sorry. What the hell is the name of our Discord that I haven't promoted at all yet? Rather adequately sized box.
Yes, which is a very good descriptor.
Yes, it is. It is currently in a closed beta. That's how we're gonna say we haven't launched it yet, but we've been using it because we've been too lazy to make an announcement video. It's in a closed beta.
You like the size? You like the size of the box? That's what you said.
Oh man. So yeah, it's in closed beta. It'll be going out to a public launch hopefully by the end of the month.
Which month?
This month.
Oh.
I'm shooting for end of the month because I'm basically going to be working 7 days a week until the end of the month.
Well, we could, you know what we could do? We could just wait to roll it out to the end of the beginning of the year.
There we go. I like your thinking, man. That's why Tim's the marketing guy. It is in a private beta until the end of the calendar year.
Yes. Yes, we're working out the kinks.
See, here at Big Box, we like to announce things on the first of the year, which is why we announced Big Box on the first of the year. And our podcast actually becoming weekly on the first of the year.
And remember when we announced that the 2017 would be the year of growth for Big Box?
We're down to 20% the membership or something like that.
That may have been an oops.
That may have been fake news.
A little lofty goal, but yeah, I think we've improved the quality.
I think as a team we have grown, even though the team has shrunk.
Yes, I would concur.
Sometimes you have to. What's the expression? Sometimes you have to cut the fat to grow.
Trim the fat. Yes.
Yes. I don't know.
Fake news reported.
Yeah.
Reported griefing.
Banned.
Fact banned. Perma.
So I got invited to join another community today.
You did?
Yeah, you did too.
I did, yes. Yes.
I said maybe.
I said I would check out his thing.
I joined the Discord, and I'm going to check out the server to see if it's something that I'm actually interested in.
Yeah, I joined the Discord too. Excuse me. I did it right before you called.
Oh, okay. But yeah, no, I figured it might be worth looking into, but like we don't even play on our own server.
You know what? Actually, I was on it today. I was on doing some more.
I'm planning on launching a series on the server again.
No, not killing. No, this is just like I wouldn't even say addition. This is like a.
No, this was just something some guy came and asked us about if we wanted to play on a Minecraft server with a bunch of other YouTubers. And we said maybe, but we don't even do anything. For the most part, we don't even really do much on our server. We should make a public server. Just kidding. It should be in a private beta.
Private beta. I like that. I like
Private beta
beta.
forever.
Yes.
An eternal state of private beta.
That's fine. I should probably do another video on the Big Box server.
I want to start a series, but I know for a fact, and we'll get into why, but there's no way I'm going to be even making videos through, like, Thanksgiving. I'm going to try to get, like, 2 done between now and Thanksgiving, basically.
It's a lofty goal.
Because I don't even think Tim knows the news. Oh, wait, yeah, I was texting you about this earlier.
Yes.
My current employer does not know the news, though.
No, it doesn't. Your infrastructure is really underused. That's what she said.
You mean your infrastructure is really underutilized? I'm confused.
Play on his server.
What is your infrastructure? What infrastructure do you have, Kemet?
I'm assuming he's talking about his server.
I'm expecting he just has like a laptop. He has a laptop sitting in a corner with a fan pointed at it, just... That's his infrastructure.
It's an Asus transformer.
Your server network. You don't have a network.
Big overhead.
What does that even mean?
I don't overhead cam. Dedicated wham.
Overhead cam, dedicated wham.
I rhymed.
There we go. Is it a really big overhead cam though, with all that dedicated RAM, or like are we talking like little tiny direct injection?
Overhead dedicated server.
With dedicated wham. Oh, okay. I know what he's talking about now.
Good. I'm glad one of us does.
That makes one of us.
Just a powerful Linux box. That's what she said.
You're all fired up tonight.
I am, yes.
But yeah, so basically, from now to Thanksgiving, expect me to fall off the face of the planet. I'm going to be trying my hardest to just be awake for Big Box Weekly, pretty much.
I would appreciate that. I'm sure the viewers would too.
Like, I'm gonna try like hell, but basically, I'm gonna be working like pretty much 7 days a week for the next month.
No streams then for Greg?
Pretty much no. just no.
I will be. I'll be continuing.
I probably will not be streaming. Probably will not be making videos. I recorded some Overwatch today. I'm going to try to edit that up before I go into this 7 days a week bullshit.
Overwatch?
It was my first time playing Overwatch.
Really?
I'm not a big fan.
I wasn't expecting you to be one. That surprised me.
I was not a fan of TF2. Some people convinced me to buy Overwatch. It was already a waste of $40.
I would have told you not to. I would have said save your money, but...
Yep, nope. I did not. Why now 7 days a week? Because I'm quitting my shithole job.
Take this shit and
basically, my boss is gonna get a fucking earful when I actually give my notice. I woke up this morning and I had an offer since Friday. No, Thursday.
From another place, yes.
Yeah, I had an offer since Thursday from another place. And I've been kind of waffling back and forth on it. Because the pay is a little bit less. But other reasons and stuff, I was waffling on it. And today I woke up and I looked at my work phone and I just saw this email chain that had transpired in which everyone involved in the email chain was acting like a 3-year-old.
And the hate.
I literally took my company phone. Oh, sorry, I'm peeking a little bit. So I take my company phone. I literally locked it and just threw it across the room. I need to find that before tomorrow afternoon.
That was really good thinking of locking it first. Big props.
So I locked it, I threw it across the room, and literally what exited my mouth was, fuck this shit, I quit. So at that moment I decided, well, guess I'm taking the new job. And because of the fact that I threw the phone across the room, I was unable to call my boss at that exact moment in time and tell him to fuck off. Which is probably for the best.
Yes, it's probably for the better.
But I'm giving them 3 weeks notice, basically. It's really bad, Kemet. It was really bad. It's been... You can ask Tim. My hatred has been kind of boiling over for the past couple of weeks here. I've been getting really sick and tired of the place. And then this thing today, it was just like, I'm done. It starts with an email from the person who locks our parts cage. You know, the one who makes it so we can't get the parts to do our job. She starts
Right.
the email off with all capitals. I do not condone the locking of toolboxes. It's like, yeah, right, bitch. I don't know. There's going to be a story time video about the boiling point for me, probably. It'll be December when it happens, though.
That's fine.
I have to save myself some of these email chains since I'm going to lose access to them.
Who will save your soul?
Nobody will save my soul. My soul is gone already, Tim.
La la da 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 da.
My soul's been gone from the moment I took this job.
The big box job or the
Yes, the job at Big Box Incorporated.
the one that you're president of? Yes.
Yes. My life has been shit. Should have never created this goddamn thing.
How long does the NDA last till the real stories can talk? What's NDA?
Non-disclosure.
Oh,
Yeah.
God damn
Well,
it.
the stories are never going to be real stories specific to the place. You're probably one of very few people who will ever actually know where I work. So you're in a very short list there, Kemet.
2 people.
Don't go telling people, by the way. I will find you.
He will.
I
He'll
will.
hunt you down.
I will find you.
He'll shave your dogs.
So, like, the real stories are definitely going to be a thing. It's just, you know, the names are going to be changed to protect the innocent. There are some stories I won't share, though, for a long, long time. Because I want them to go off great. And I want them to continue to last and drive people to madness for many years to come. And I don't want anyone to, like, stumble across this.
Right.
Because they will recognize my face. And if I say I did a thing, they'll know it was me. And then they're going to be able to really easily figure out how to fix the thing. But I did a really funny thing, and I'll probably tell Tim after the stream, and it's really funny.
Ooh.
It's really funny. So I'm basically going to be working both jobs for the rest of the month, pretty much. Because basically my thing was I could have given him 2 weeks notice, but if I give him 3 weeks notice, it gets me to Thanksgiving week, and I work Thanksgiving, which is a 2.5 times payday, which means I make just shy of $70 an hour that day. So
cash, homie.
So I'm gonna keep that paycheck before I leave. I've been there this long. What's an extra week?
How long have you been there?
3 months.
Approximately.
110 days.
Has it been that long?
It has. It's been that long since I was out in Minnesota. My hire date was July 31st.
It is already November, isn't it?
Yeah, my birthday was just the other day.
That's right. Did you have a beer today?
I did not.
Okay.
I don't really plan on it either. You should have known that by now.
Well, I didn't know if maybe your dad was going to take you for lunch and have a beer.
My dad doesn't drink.
Doesn't drink at all?
My dad doesn't drink at all, and my mom only drinks like wine at a wedding, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, my dad doesn't drink at all. He doesn't even do like the whole wine at a wedding thing. He just doesn't drink.
Good dude.
So, yeah, I've not grown up in a house with alcohol, therefore I personally don't give a shit about drinking.
You know, you're not really missing anything, trust me.
I didn't figure I was, because I've hung around drunk friends, and I have just as much fun sober. If not more fun, because I get to see them acting like assholes.
And that will happen, yes.
Seems rare for Massachusetts and Boston, a dry family. Maybe, but I don't know. Sure, whatever. Maybe it's rare. I don't really give a shit. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it certainly cuts down any potential problems.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
Maybe that's why I grew up in a home without child abuse.
Holy
shit. It all makes sense now. Maybe that's why my sister doesn't have daddy issues, and I don't believe I have an abusive father that I hate. Holy shit.
Amazing, huh?
That joke went a little too far. Anyways, it probably hit a little too close to home for some people.
Not me, so we're good.
But yeah, no. So I don't know. So it's really never even a thing that crosses my mind. And like one of my buddies, the one that actually talked me into getting this job, who's also maybe looking at leaving, he's having this problem where he can't seem to have fun anymore unless he's out drinking with friends.
See, it goes to that point.
So
yes.
he's running into the burnout phase where his friends never want to really do anything other than drink. So when he's not out drinking and partying, he's no longer having a good time.
It's also known as the alcoholic phase.
Well, yeah, he told me that. He's like, ever since I got this job, every Thursday night after school, I go out and just get smashed.
That's how it starts, yeah.
It's like, yeah, well, you shouldn't do that. But, like, I don't know. He's 21, so he does what he wants. And even his dad doesn't see a problem with it because his dad was drinking just as much when he was young, if not more. So, yeah, his dad doesn't see a problem with it. And his mom sees a problem with it. And when his mom tries to say anything about it, he just complains and bitches about his mom bitching about him.
Yeah.
Well, your mom just doesn't want to see you dead on the side of a road.
Right.
Because you do enough stupid shit driving when you're sober. Because he's the friend that'll do frickin' 95 on a regular basis down the highway.
That's a bad idea.
Like, we're driving home from work one night because we carpool on Wednesdays. He doesn't drive anymore. I'm the one who drives when we carpool on Wednesdays. We're going down the road doing 95, and a Hyundai Elantra flies by him. So he decides that he's going to floor it to try to catch up to the thing, and we hit the governor of his vehicle.
So it's game on, okay.
So we get to about 135 when his vehicle won't go no more, and he still isn't catching the thing. So he just keeps on 135 until the thing slows down. It never slowed down, so he did. Well, finally.
I see.
So yeah, I've gone 135 miles an hour in a car now twice in my life. The first time was on a racetrack with proper gear, though.
Well, that would probably...
That makes a bit of a difference, huh?
Yeah.
And also, I was not in the passenger seat. I was in the driver's seat. So I felt a lot more comfortable with that one.
More in control, yes.
I felt entirely in control, not just sitting around waiting for shit to happen. Plus, I don't know if you've seen what Massachusetts roads look like, but I wouldn't be doing much more than 80 on one of them, especially in a car. SUV, perhaps. Car, oh, hell no. Construction and potholes and bumps and...
I can only imagine.
And he's apparently also, he told me he's hit the governor in his motorcycle a couple of times, which is about 155.
That's...
But he thinks his high-quality helmet and riding jacket will protect him.
Going 155? Sure. Sure it will for about the first, I don't know, 5 seconds?
Maybe half a second.
Depending.
Going that fast? Half a second.
If you hit something head-on, it's not going to protect you at all. Ripped
yeah.
the smart cars in Massachusetts.
Like, okay, so he had a 660cc bike that he totaled. He spilled out and he totaled. And he was, like, unable to do anything for a couple of weeks. Like, he was basically bedridden for a couple of weeks because of his injuries.
Yeah.
Like, freaking road rash, broken bone, just everything hurt.
It's easy to happen in one of those.
So he goes out after this injury. So he's totaled the 660cc bike.
Gets a bigger one.
He goes out and gets 1,000cc.
Of course. Yes, I saw that coming, didn't I?
Like, come on, man. Jesus. I literally said to him at that point, whatever, man, it's your funeral. Have an auto text set up so we can come scrape your body off the road when it happens. Because that's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's not going to be hospital. It's going to be scraping it up off the road and piling it into a friggin' plastic bag.
Just a matter of time.
You know? I mean, and like, he also, a couple of weeks ago, remember the heavy rain?
Yes.
He was doing, this was on a Tuesday night. Wednesday night was the carpool night. So on Tuesday night, he's coming home. It's heavy rain. He's doing like 80, 85 in heavy rain. And his tires, he knows, are in not great shape.
Oh, here we go.
All of a sudden, he's coming through a turn, and his vehicle's still going straight.
That'll happen.
And there's a semi-truck on both sides of him.
That's a problem.
Somehow, his vehicle gripped and turned.
This dude will be dead soon.
Yep. Yes, he will. Poor bastard.
He's got to change his ways.
Yeah, well, the good thing is I didn't really talk to him very much until we started working at the same place. So
Oh well.
we were friends from high school. We didn't talk all that much. So yeah, well, needless to say, the next night when it was raining even harder, I was driving my vehicle because my vehicle has $1,000 set of tires on them. Because I don't buy shitty tires.
Tread.
Because
Yeah.
good tires are important, and I still have probably about 30,000 miles to go before I even need to think about replacing my tires.
Nice.
So I got plenty of life left on mine. I got my tires on my vehicle probably had about 20,000 miles on it because
Okay.
no, actually no, my vehicle probably only had about probably like 16,000 miles on it because I bought it with just under 15,000, and it was the
Okay.
first snowstorm that I realized the tires on that vehicle were shit.
Why were they shit if with only that amount of?
They were
miles?
just cheap tires
Oh,
because
all
my
right.
vehicle is one of the lower end packages, so they're just cheap tires.
Okay. Gotcha.
So like just the first little bit of snow, and I noticed through the first turn I was taking, the back end started walking when I was doing like 12 miles an hour.
Oh.
So I was like, yep, I did not get it new. I got it off lease. So I got a 2-year-old vehicle with 14,000 miles on it that was really only used by like an elderly couple to go to and from the grocery store.
And then Greg killed them so he could have their vehicle.
Exactly, but we don't talk about that.
Right. Oops.
So I mean, I got it basically new, like because 14,000 miles on a 2-year-old vehicle is not that many,
Right.
and I got it for like 12 grand off sticker because of that.
You get a really good deal.
I got a super good deal. As soon as, right when I was signing the paperwork, during the process of me signing the paperwork on this vehicle, 3 other people came in looking for the car.
I bet.
It's like, I got it first, bitches. But now I'm actually, this is going to sound weird. Actually, no, it probably won't sound weird to you because you know me. I'm trying to find a 72 to 78 GMC Jimmy with the body still in good shape.
Ooh. That'll be tough find.
I know, especially in this area. I've already considered like I'm gonna have to get the thing shipped over, which is gonna add to the cost. But I'm trying to get it with the body in good shape. I don't give a shit about the engine, but if the body and frame are good, that's what matters. Because it's cheap enough for me to just get like a 383 Chevy V8 and drop it in. But I really I like the old Jimmy body style, so I want to buy one and do a full restore on it.
Why? Because I'm thinking, well, if you look in like Texas and Florida, but then I'm thinking, why would somebody in Florida have a Jimmy?
I found one in Michigan. They want 6 grand for it. Still runs on the engine it's got too, so I would be able to road trip it out and drive it back, so I wouldn't have to ship it.
Well, that would save you some money, but how bad is the body?
The body's actually in good shape. The only thing that's shitty about the body is they did Realtree camo on the whole thing.
Why the fuck would you?
That's the only thing that's bad about the body. It's Realtree camo. They only want 6 grand for it. They want 6 grand for that. I would have to redo pretty much the entire interior, but that's okay because the old Jimmy's had cloth and I would put leather. Yeah. It's already got bed liner in the trunk portion of it. The convertible top actually comes off.
Ooh.
Which is a feature at this point.
Has it been stored or something?
It has to have been.
Because I can't imagine that what year is it?
This one is a 77.
Yeah, it had to have been stored because I can't see something that old having really any body left at all in Michigan.
Yeah, no, the body's in good shape.
Yeah.
I was surprised. Because basically what I want is I'm actually right now, the Jimmy is like the ideal one, but I'm looking for a older vehicle. I've been looking at like Chevy C10s and K10s as well. That's a nice throwback for you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So I've been looking at some of the older vehicles because one, I've learned with trying to do anything to my vehicle, anything modern, with the computer systems, it's a bitch to do anything to it.
Yeah.
Because I want something older that I can basically drop a 383 or a 397 V8 in it.
Mm-hmm.
But like I'm thinking like the C10, the K10, or like a Jimmy.
The KY.
And one of those, or even like an older Silverado or a Sierra, like an 80s Silverado or a Sierra is not a bad looking body either. What's up, Becca King? Oh boy, we're getting framey.
Framey?
We got down to 0 kilobit per second for a little bit there.
That's not a good speed.
No, it's not. But yeah, so
Oh.
So I'm looking for something with the simple system, and basically what I'm going to do is take the radio header out of it, because I don't use radio anymore, and mount a cellular-enabled iPad Pro in the dash.
Oh.
Because then I'll have, my Spotify and Apple Music and Apple Radio and all that crap on it, plus load up Waze for GPS built into the car, and then you just hook it up to power, and you hook up the 3.5 millimeter out right to the speakers in the vehicle.
Yeah.
Because, let me see. Because I saw this photo, and this inspired me, actually, to look at it. To look at these era of cars. Let me see if I can pull up the photo and throw it on stream right here real quick.
You gonna put it over my head?
I am.
Watch the rap battle Oxymirion won the disaster.
Actually, hold on. I am not going to put it over your head. I'm just going to put it over the whole stream.
Okay.
I'm not going to block your face. I'm going to block both of our face.
Okay. Are you asking if we watched it, or are you saying to watch it?
Let's see. Add an
Is it
image.
epic rap?
Versus.
Oh.
So I saw this.
I saw.
And this is going to pop up on the stream here. I
Okay.
saw this, which is a 68 Chevy C10, all redone. And it looks friggin' gorgeous.
Oh.
And I almost just bought that one, except the problem is this shop that did it is in Michigan, so I'd have to do the road trip. But they're only asking $37,000 for it.
God, that's a lot, though.
There's only 9,000 miles on that. That engine is practically new. Okay, I'm allowing Kemet's one because that is an accurate statement. But like,
That's rear-wheel drive, though, right?
it's rear wheel only, but it's okay because it'll only be a summer car. I'm not putting that thing through the winter. That's just a toy.
A friend of mine in high school had a green one of those.
Because the C10 is the rear wheel, and the K10 is the all wheel. Here, let me.
Kriegers?
Hold on, let me see if I can actually just pull up their website here real quick and do a browser or do a window capture real quick.
Well, it's a good thing you're not a car guy
days.
because that was a truck. Didn't know if you noticed that.
Let me just see if I can do a window capture here real quick. Will you work, please? That would be cool if you'd work.
Want to fight, bud?
It's just a black screen. Son of a gun.
That's racist.
Okay, I'm gonna do the thing where I put it over Tim's face because that's tried and true and it works.
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna enlarge it though, so it's blocking my face too.
Okay.
Shoot. Filters.
Watch
get
our
rid of the
about us
crop.
video. You're Russian. You don't know much English. You're writing to you through Google Translator.
Wow, that's impressive. How are you understanding what we're saying? But like, so here's some photos of the thing. And I know you're going to get the delay here. But like, they redid the whole thing and it's just super sexy. Like, under the hood just is mint. The frame on it is in like perfect shape. So that's why I was almost willing to just purchase this thing. They're asking $36,900 for it.
Wow.
Like, they did a really good job on the restore. Like, it's gorgeous. And they also, let me see if I can find it real quick.
It's thick.
Because they have a 72 Jimmy as well. But the 72 Jimmy, they want like freaking $75,000 for.
Kick me in the Jimmy.
Jimmy. There it is. Here's the Jimmy. The Jimmy's ridiculously nice looking. It's got a 4-inch lift on the Jimmy. It's freaking great.
That's what she said.
But like, so here's the redone Jimmy. It's again, frame is great. It's just a great looking vehicle. I'm sorry that this has delved into car talk. But I really like the look of some of the older Chevys and some of the older GMs. Okay. Now we go away from that. So now Tim is taking up basically the entire screen for a moment here.
Oh no.
Whoop.
Looks really nice. It's all right.
The Chevy C10 definitely looks better. I will definitely say that. The C10 came out looking really good, but I like the look of the old Jimmy body styles. But that C10 is just sexy. You and I must have different preferences in vehicles, though.
Me and you?
Yeah.
I'm not a real big vehicle guy. I mean, obviously, I got a smart car and a Jeep, so. Although I think the seat might have broken in my Jeep on my way home from hockey.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I go back to pick him up.
Wait, what part of it broke?
I don't know. I heard a crack, and it's not. I can like do this in it.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Just throw your DX Racer in the Jeep. You
suppose I
could.
how did it break?
Because he's big.
I'm a big dude, and I have my leather coat a little bit longer, and I was sitting on it. So I went to adjust to get my coat out from underneath me, and when I did that, apparently the weight shift was a little much for the seat. Granted, it's a 2004.
Oh, I thought it was like a 2000.
No, 2004. I got it in
Oh, okay.
2003. So it's
What type
13.
of Jeep is it again? Is it a
Jeep
Wrangler?
Grand Cherokee.
Grand Cherokee.
Grand Cherokee. Special edition.
The new Grand Cherokees are expensive.
Yes, they are. My wife's got one. She got a Trailhawk, which is a cheaper version of a Grand Cherokee.
Did she get the Cherokee Trailhawk or the Grand Cherokee Trailhawk?
I would have to look. It was expensive.
Because I like the look of the Cherokee Trailhawk. That's a nice looking vehicle. But if I was going to buy a Jeep, for me, it would have to be like old Wrangler. And just redo I like the idea of older vehicles and just redoing them and making them awesome. That's just, that's a thing for me.
Too much work for me.
That's fair.
I'm going to see if I can find a picture of one that looks like hers.
Oh, boy. Okay, so we've delved into car talk here, and I don't know, the audience apparently doesn't like it. But I don't give a damn.
You don't give a fudge.
Yeah, so, yep. Things and stuff and things. Where did we start this conversation?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, somehow we got to this from Overwatch. I don't know how. But yeah, so I bought Overwatch, and there's going to be a video on it. I don't like it very much. I was explaining to them why, in terms of shooters in general, I much prefer the Counter-Strike style, and they thought I was crazy. Counter-Strike is a good game.
I like Counter-Strike.
It's a good game, and everyone's like, nah, Counter-Strike sucks. And I'm like, nah, Overwatch sucks. I don't know. It's like, I think the required brain power to be good at Counter-Strike is more intriguing to me. Oh boy, you're getting pixely again.
No. So I put a picture in Discord of what her vehicle looks like. It's the different color, but hers is red and black.
Oh, okay, so it's a Cherokee Trailhawk, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. It's in place of your face for a moment.
Okay. Hers is red and black instead of white and black.
Gotcha.
So.
That actually probably would look really good.
It does.
Wait, is the primary color of the vehicle red?
Yeah, like in that picture.
Okay. Where it's white, it would be red. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think that would look really good.
It does.
So have you Eddie Van Halen your smart car yet?
No, not yet. Because I don't own it yet.
If you buy it out of the lease, are you going to?
I would like to.
Because I
We'll
think
see
that
how
would look
much-
silly and fantastic.
See how much it costs. I did get it approved by my supervisor. I can bring a Mohawk back.
Oh.
So
Mohawk, Eddie Van Halen smart car.
I might bring back the yellow Mohawk that I had 2 years ago.
You should also, if you Eddie Van Halen your smart car, you need to get a smart car trailer and Eddie Van Halen that too.
Gotta
get the
car what?
The smart car trailer.
You're all about the smart car trailer, aren't you?
It's silly. It's basically a smart car cut down in half.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It probably also cuts your effective top speed in half too.
I would imagine it would. Yes.
I can do 0 to 30 in a minute.
Don't make me ban you, Kemet.
Oh, Kemet, really? Eddie Van Halen? Really? Really? Oh, you got Tim so upset right now, man. You don't even know.
You're triggered.
Oh! Oh, boy.
I can't even.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, I was about to unban him if you didn't.
It wasn't banned. It was just timeouted.
No, it says Captain Hook 5150 banned Kemet the Frog.
No, on my screen it says Kemet the Frog has been timed out for 600 seconds.
And then it says Captain Hook 5150 unbanned Kemet the Frog.
See, I don't have banned on my screen at all.
Are you calling me a liar?
I will take a picture of my screen.
I will take a picture of my screen.
And then we'll see you.
I'll send it to you and group me. Okay, then. I mean, dude, you said you didn't know who Eddie Van Halen was. That does trigger Tim.
It does.
So my process for getting that Twitter handle release has been denied.
Why?
Because I don't have it actually registered as a brand.
But dude is not active.
Doesn't matter. I don't have a registered trademark. User being not active is not a thing. Plus, if he was truly inactive, his account would have been deleted. So he's been logging in at least once every 6 months.
That's fucking bullshit.
I'm pissed. I mean, I've been fighting that battle. I tweeted him back in July asking if I could have his handle. That was like the 3rd time I had asked him.
What did he say?
He's never responded to me.
How can Twitter sit there and say that it's fine when it's Greg C96 and his fucking name is not anywhere close to Greg C or 96?
And I have the website. So apparently in order for me to get that name released to me, I actually am going to have to trademark Greg C96.
That's such bullshit, Twitter.
And trademarking is a pain in the ass process. Eddie Van Halen's a musician, Kemet. I knew you had the VM account. I just was hoping you weren't going to open it up because I wouldn't be surprised if Tim just banned that account. And he's got the look on his face. He's got the look on his face. What have you done? That's like I have specifically for another Twitch channel, I have Greg C96 that Brett didn't ban. Just in case, you know?
Right.
Oh, man. Yeah, Eddie Van Halen's a musician, Kemet. Very good musician. 5150 Studios. That's where Tim got the number and his name from.
Yes.
Well, that and California Penal Code. Or Police Code.
Escape mental patient.
He is both of those things. An Eddie Van Halen fan and an escaped metal patient.
Gotta have a few accounts. You don't have to have a few accounts if you're not a dumbass, Kemet.
Well, well, you have 2 accounts too, don't you?
Me?
Yeah, you have Captain Hook 5150 capital and lowercase.
Oh, that's because I fucked up when I when I first made my Twitch channel.
You can change capitalization.
Because one has the
Underscore, the other one
underscore.
doesn't.
Yeah.
That's right. You think you have Greg C69 Gaming? You're not sure what the password is anymore? Do you have Greg C69 Gaming?
That's fantastic.
Well, he was going to also get he was gonna get Captain Hook 5250 as well, and he said he was gonna start and he said he was gonna start streaming on it. So I guess Captain Hook 5250 is a crappy off-brand Captain Hook 5150.
Wow. Do what you gotta do.
Just like Greg C69 Gaming is a crappy off-brand Greg C96.
You know, I didn't even catch that it was 69. I just glanced at it, thought it was 96.
Oh, if it's 69. I had to read it first to see what he was saying. Because at first I thought it was, I think I have Greg C96 Gaming, and I was like, bullshit, you do.
Yeah.
I have the Twitter handle Greg C96 Gaming. I reopened an account with that handle to fix all the old tweets that had that @ in them. So I have @GregC96 Gaming, which I have to log into soon, or else it's going to be inactive, and I'm going to lose that handle. Even though this Greg C96 Michael Clark motherfucker still has my handle.
Yeah, that's horseshit.
And he opened that handle like a couple months after I made my channel.
I don't get it.
So technically, I could file the copyright, probably go retroactive on it from when I started my channel, and then get Twitter to give me the handle.
You should.
How much is it to register a copyright?
I don't
know.
It's very expensive.
I accidentally closed Twitch.
No.
Oopsie. I didn't mean to do that. Twitch.tv/BigsBoxOfGamers.
You're not missing anything.
Can I copyright my YouTube name? How much would it cost? Looking to copyright a name. A trademark is what you need. $69 copyright a name online. Fast, easy, affordable.
Boom.
Copyright doesn't protect names, so you want a trademark, or more properly, you want to register a trademark. Sure, you can register a YouTube channel name. This would allow you to this would allow you to sue video production companies and other YouTube channels that use it or some name too similar to it.
Ooh.
Okay. I don't have any questions for you, Mr. Trademark Engine asshole. So, answer a few questions, compile application, and search application filing. Apparently, it's really easy to do, and it costs like $70.
69.
So the basic package is direct hit search, federal e-filing, and electronic delivery. The standard package includes everything plus a cease and desist letter, transfer and assignment, and trademark monitoring. Sounds like I just need the basic package.
Basic bitchy.
Free trademark search. I'm going to search my name as a trademark. And search
Michael Clark.
I'm going to laugh my ass off. It is available to trademark.
Woo.
Someone's going to do it before the end of the show, aren't they?
Kemet.
Someone's going to apply. Kemet, I will find you.
He's a lot closer to you than I am.
Apply now. Does your mark include a living person's name, even if a stage name or pseudonym, or could it be perceived to include a person's name?
Yes.
Suppose. Does your mark include a name, including a pseudonym, nickname, or stage name that is yours? Yes.
Yes.
Does your mark include any words other than English or non-Latin characters? No. Are you currently using this trademark in your business? It's not really a business. If you do not have proof now, you can submit proof later after your trademark is submitted to the trademark office. If you do it later, you'll need to pay a $100 government fee.
Fuck the government.
Okay, Tim. Individual. All right, I'll deal with this later. But I guess I'm going to trademark Greg C96. Filing for the trademark.
Woo.
That way I can... All because this one asshole on Twitter won't give me @Greg C96.
Way to go, dickhead.
Now I'm filing for a goddamn trademark, you asshole.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Bastard.
It is.
Bastard.
He is.
Fucking penis.
And Twitter is enabling him.
Twitter is enabling. Oh, boy. Well, that show went downhill fast.
Well?
Well, I have Captain Hook 5250, but the chat ain't popping up. The chat ain't popping up?
Saying.
Sang. Sang. Just no.
Kevin Xander got a shutout today in hockey. He was a goalie.
Ah, yes, we were talking about that earlier before the
Hey,
show.
Cap Diane. You didn't spell captain right.
I don't see it in the chat.
Cap Diane Hook 5250 is following you. I'm chatting, but it's not giving me any error.
Cap Diane 5250. Silly Kemet. So yeah, I'm gonna have to register a trademark on Greg C96. I'll probably also, if I'm gonna go through the process of registering these trademarks, I'm probably gonna register Big Box of Gamers as a trademark.
Yeah,
If I'm gonna go through the process of this, I'm gonna do both.
that's a good idea.
It's gonna be expensive. Not really. But yeah, if I Big Box of Gamers will be really easy because I just basically can send them an email from my Big Box of Gamers email to be like, yo, yeah, I own this domain.
Yeah.
Greg C96 will be a little bit harder probably, but I can still show I own the domain because they can just pull the record of who owns it.
Right.
Yeah.
Screenshot in Discord.
All right. Well, I suppose that's the 46-minute mark. Do you have anything else? Because I really don't have much else.
Nope.
I think we're gonna wrap it up then.
Who is guard on it? I don't know.
Yeah, but you're acting like the U.S. government couldn't get around who is guard.
So I'm going to.
You're gonna yawn?
Yeah. I have to go pick up Xander, and then I'm probably going to play some CS:GO, stream it if anybody wants to join.
Shoot me a message because I was thinking about it, but I have a couple of things to do before I start anyways. So.
Cool.
So shoot
about
me a
you,
message
Kevin?
when you're gonna get started.
I'm in the mood for CS:GO and not.
Yeah, I'm in the mood for like. After Overwatch, I'm in the mood for Counter-Strike. Overwatch has reminded me how good of a game Counter-Strike is when you don't get paired with assholes.
It really is, yeah. If you can take away the cancer aspect of CS:GO,
Like, if we could always control who we had for teams, yeah, you should do your project due tomorrow, Kemet.
you
Do
should
your
do it
homework.
tomorrow.
Do your homework. Do your homework, Kemet.
You don't have to do it.
Kemet,
All right,
do
what
your
do you
homework.
think about it? I will, Greg, I'll send you a message when I get back.
Works for me.
Thanks for watching Big Box Weekly, the first episode or the first show in November.
It is. And we'll see you later.
See you next week.
Peace.